Hello everyone, so today is 1st of July and let's discuss what we are expecting on Monday and how it went today and how I predicted the market today, the down move as well as the up move. So let's get started. First, as usual, let's come to the end of the day data analysis. So in futures, if you see that yes, long positions have been added, but please don't be happy. That is because the amount of long positions in futures that have been added, the same amount also has been added on the short side. Okay, so overall, again, it's bearish for the futures from the futures side, and for option chain, if you see that yes, I mean the call shorts and the put shorts, if you compare, so the put shorts is much more than the call shorts. Okay. And also these call shorts that have been done, they have been hedged, and also these put shorts are also hedged. Okay, but I would still like to point you out something in the option chain which is very very important and you should understand. That is I also told you that option chain according to the EOD data, it's showing bullishness, but there are certain points which we should look in the option chain. So before looking into the option chain, if you see the sectoral the index, the banking sector and every sector performed, they all ended up in green today, but the fall in the morning was largely because, as you can see, Reliance fell by 7.31%. Okay, so Reliance and then ONGC also fell by 13.30%, and so top gainer was Bajaj Finance and ITC. Okay, and all these supported the market, the Nifty, the up move that came, but the morning fall was mainly because due to Reliance. And for the banking sector, if you see, that is these three banks, Bank of Baroda, AU Small Finance and ICICI Bank, they ended up negative, but the rest of the banks were positive. Okay, but not only Federal Bank had a huge margin and IndusInd Bank, but overall it's pretty flat. But there was some up move in BankNifty also. So as you can see that the levels that we have been talking about, that is 33,208, as you can see, it has still not been broken on the daily candle. Okay, and you can see, it's acting as a support for the past few days. And since put shorts have been done according to the options data, so all you can expect is some zigzag movement around these two levels, that is 34,487 and 33,208. So for put long, we would be waiting for this level to get broken, 33,208. And again, talking about Nifty, as you can see that 15,647 is acting as support, and it's acting as a support for quite a few days. The previous week was this gave support 15,647, and these levels are nothing new. I have already told you several times in the past videos. You can go and check them out. And yes, though in the daily candle, if you see, in the 15 minutes candle, this red candle was formed, a 15 minutes red candle was formed totally below this level, but again Nifty tried to break this, and there was, I think, 3 or 4 attempts, one attempt and then second attempt, and then this was the third attempt, still failed, and then the fourth attempt it went up. Okay, so there were 4 attempts to break this level. And so for Bank Nifty also, there was a red candle which was no, not this one, sorry. Bank Nifty also, there was some red candle which was made below this level, but this level was broken, and the up move was very well predicted by the indicators. If you can see, that is here, there was a huge gap, so the scores were increasing, and then you can see that the index curve, it was flat below, and then it had to move up. And also the money flow from the morning in BankNifty was positive. So when Nifty was going down, so that was our main concern, that is why is the money flow in BankNifty positive. And for Nifty, yes, in the morning the scores were negative, and so this fall, as you can see, that is again a gap was created and the scores were moving down, and Nifty had to come down. And if you go and check my Twitter, I today posted on Twitter at so I gave the signal to all my members as well as all my Twitter followers, that is the down move was going to come at here, I think at 10:53 a.m. So here, I informed my member at 9:47, and I gave this signal to the Twitter followers at 9:53 a.m. And at that time it was Nifty was above 16. So what was the time again? 9:53. So 9:53. So this is the candle. This is the candle from 9:45 to 10. So this candle. So it was, Nifty was well above 15,630. From there it went down all the way up to 15,512. Okay, so more than 100 points gap down, and I detected put buying. How? Because the scores in Nifty were decreasing. If you can see here, it was in decreasing mode in the morning at that time. And also how I detected buying. So first of all, call shorts were going on, and I detected buying by looking at the IV. The IV on the put side was increasing, and I checked that at 15,500 put buying was going on. And also the India VIX was noting that the low could be 15,508, and so that's why when it reached near about 15,500, I told to close. So as you can see here, I told everyone, even my members and all the Twitter followers, to close their trade. As you can see at 10:17. Okay, so 9:53 to 10:17, more than 100 points was captured. And so I did this deliberately, because many of you might think that whatever I show you, it's all fake and everything. So until unless I prove you in real time, you don't accept. So for that's why I did it real time, to show you, yes, market can be predicted. Okay, and not only that, more than 100 points downfall can be predicted beforehand. And also for the up move, as you can very well see from the graphs, that is the Bank Nifty, it's totally showing this. And also for Nifty, if you can see here, suddenly the scores here started increasing. Okay, and finally, it increased and went very positive. But if you see here, that okay, even I think in the graph it's also visible. So as you can see here, the red line, which is the score graph, it went up here, but though Nifty was going down, and then finally Nifty pulled up and went above. So we got the signal much before everyone saw the move, actual up move. So and also before this up move, call buying was being done. Okay, so suddenly the IV on the call side started increasing. Okay, and then finally when it was going up, then put short started, and then put on the put side IV was decreasing. And here if you see that, I already told my members that here score was increasing, and also IV on the call side is increasing, and IV on the put side was decreasing. And that was and that 1:23 p.m. and 1:23 p.m. you can very well see the candle. So yeah, this is the candle, okay, 1:23 p.m. So after this further up move, so here we were not being able to decide whether Nifty would break this level again and go down or go up. So that for that decision the IV helped, okay. The IV said that call side IV is increasing, put side IV is decreasing, so it would be an up move, and finally you see there was an up move, okay. So that's how we detected the further up move. This up move was when only the call side IV was increasing, okay, and also Bank Nifty also helped in this up move. So as I already told you that both these indicators combined gives you a very nice signal, okay, which is almost has a probability of 95% chance of winning. And yes, so that's how we today predicted both the sides, and though my trading style doesn't go for these up moves, as I already mentioned you, that is I don't though I analyze everything, that is yes, up move is going to come or whatever, but since the market view is ultimate view is bearish, so I won't go against my view. Yes, in between market can hunt the bears whatever it can do, but I won't go for it. I would wait for my turn. Now coming to the option chain, where I need to show you a lot of things. So first of all, let's come to Nifty. In Nifty, if you see that there are a lot of positions that have been built inside the in the money options, okay. So first of all, considering 15,600, okay, so 15,600, if you look at the call side, so 15,600, okay, call side, you see the change in OI. It's still positive and it's huge. Let me tell you the exact in lakhs. So 15,600, 8.8 lakhs contracts are still open, okay. No, sorry, I mean, so in total 12.5 lakhs contracts are open, out of which 8.8 lakhs contracts have been built today, okay. So they were done today and they haven't been closed. That is at 15,600, though market is currently at 15,752. So 150 points up, still they are holding their positions. So you need to be a little bit careful of this 15,600, okay. And then, but on the put side, if you see overall, yeah, there is 39 lakhs contracts, out of which 19.1 lakhs contracts have been added today. So yes, it is showing that a huge put short has been done at 15,600, okay. But yes, time will tell who wins. So 15,600 is done. Now let's talk about 15,700. So for 15,700, on the call side you have overall 26.2 lakhs contracts, out of which 14.7 lakhs contracts have been added today. Overall have been added today. The OI change is 14.7 lakhs contracts out of 26.2 lakhs contracts in total. And on the put side, 15,700, you have 31.1 lakhs contracts, which is lesser than on the what is on the call side. So that is, we are talking about in the money. So though 50 points up, Nifty is 50 points up, but still 15,700 we are looking the call side is heavier than the put side, okay. So put side 15,700, 31.1 lakhs contracts have been are there overall, but only 6.3 lakhs contracts are there. 6.3 lakhs contracts have been added today. So that means more contracts were added today. Much of the contracts have been closed on the put side, okay. So 15,600, 15,700, 15,600 is showing that yeah, there is a nice amount of positions in the money. 15,700 is showing that though it's in the money, call side is much heavier than the put side. So we need to be careful. Okay, so overall there are 40.8 lakhs contracts on the call side and 26.2 lakhs contracts on the call side, out of which 14.7 lakhs contracts are in the OI change, but on the put side only 6.3 lakhs contracts are there in the OI change. Okay, so overall on the put side 31.1 lakhs contracts are there, and on the call side 26.2 lakhs contracts are there. If you match, yes, put side is heavier, but if you match the OI change, then call side is heavier. So yeah, it depends on you which one you give more importance, but yes, OI change is much higher in the money, then it's a strong signal, okay, of reversal or down move or fake up move, whatever you say. But yeah, again, so this might be the stop. This up move might be fake and is being done to hunt the bears, because overall the whole world markets are going down, and so before going down it's just hunting the bears. So yes, and let's come to 15,800 on the call side. Overall 40.8 lakhs contracts are there, out of which 9.4 has been added today. On the put side you have 21.7 lakhs contracts, but the amazing fact is that from the previous day, today whatever positions were made, they have been closed. Along with that, 7.5 lakhs contracts have been closed. So that means from the previous day, whatever the OI was, it's minus 7.5 today. So this is also an amazing thing here. That is from 15,800 and above, you can see that put side is closing, and huge number of positions have been closed at 15,800. So above 15,800 and also at 15,800, so many contracts have been closed. So overall no positions have been added today, and so 15,800 and above, call shorts are dominating. At 15,900 you have 32.1 lakhs contracts, out of which 13.5 lakhs contracts have been added today. At 16,000 you have 40.4 lakhs contracts, out of which 7.8 lakhs contracts have been added today. At 16,100 you have 31.6 lakhs contracts, out of which 16 lakhs contracts have been added today. So more than half the contracts have been added today. At 16,200 you have 40.2 lakhs contracts, out of which 19.1 lakhs contracts have been added today. So almost half of the contracts have been added in these levels. So why? Because 16,200 you have the resistance at 16,184, and moreover, since so many short positions are there in the future, so up move is limited, okay, and that's the reason. So but for put buying we need to wait for this level to break 15,647, okay, for Nifty, and for Bank Nifty it's 33,200. So for Monday the expectation is that again if these levels are, the supports are not broken, then there will be some zigzag move as you have seen for the past week. Okay, so and talking about Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty 33,500, so almost at the where Bank Nifty is. So Bank Nifty at the money it's 33,500. So on the call side you have 13 lakhs contracts, out of which 2.8 lakhs contracts have been added today. Okay, so yeah, okay, this is Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, yeah, so 33,500 on the call side, 13 lakhs contracts are there, out of which 2.8 lakhs contracts have been added today. 33,500 on the put side, 11.7 lakhs contracts are there, out of which 3.9 lakhs contracts have been added today. The major call shorts in Bank Nifty is at 34,000, where you have 15.5 lakhs contracts, out of which 7.5 lakhs contracts have been added today. So more than half the amount of total positions has been added today. So call shorts at 34,000, and major support will be at 33,000, where 21 lakhs contracts are there, out of which 11.6 lakhs contracts have been added today on the put side. Okay, 33,000. So as you can see that 33,202 is a major giving us major support. So this would be the next one, and 34,000 call shorts have been done. So since up move is limited, so that's why I think 34,000 would act as some resistance, but yes, we have 34,500 the next level of resistance. So you can short above 34,500, but if you want to be very safe, you can go above 34,100 and 35,100 and go for positional call shorts on Monday. And similarly for Nifty, if it goes up, just go above 16,200 or above and just take short positions. Okay, maybe you can also short at 16,000 or 16,100 if you are if you want to take some risk. Okay, because up move will be limited for the futures short positions. Okay, so that's the update. And yes, so some of you told me to show me the levels again. So here the levels are again, so that you can plot them in the charts where you follow. So you can pause the video and note down these levels. And for Bank Nifty, again, these are the levels. Okay, you can pause the video and you can plot them in your investing.com account or trading view, or wherever you view your chart. You can plot these, because as I have shown you that these work very, very nicely, as you can see, as support and resistance line. Over the time I have shown you that how nicely they work. Okay, so even during the intraday and also during the daily, if you look at the chart in 1 day chart candle. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. That's what we are expecting on Monday. So, and also you can follow me on Twitter, as I already gave you a real time call today in the morning. Okay, so for further such real time updates, that is real time any move if I see, I can predict, I'll let you know on Twitter. So yeah, so for that you can follow me on Twitter. And also if you want to view the previous data for the derivatives indicators, so here is the link of the drive where all the past 1 month, more than 1 month data are present of the derivatives indicators for both Nifty and Bank Nifty. So you can go and view them. And yes, so that's it for today. And thanks for watching. Keep learning and keep watching. Trade safely. See you in the next one.